There's no denying that the bulk of the art that can be found in private and public collections across the world is priceless. Many pieces are one of a kind, making it impossible to put a price tag on them. Nonetheless, art is sold and acquired virtually every day, frequently for high prices that the majority of people will never be able to pay. In this video, we are going to reveal the 10 costliest paintings around the world. Number 10. Number 5, 1948 by Jackson Pollock. A drip image, number 5, 1948 was reportedly sold by David Geffen to David Martinez in the year 2006 for $140 million USD. This piece of art, which is 8 by 5 feet of fiberboard, was created using Pollock's distinctive dripping method. Pollock was one of the greatest abstract expressionist painters. It is a classic Pollock painting that is crucial to the growth of modern art, but not very approachable to the general public. Jack the Dripper is a nickname given to Pollock for his distinctive painting method, in which he used to apply paint by letting it drip from rods, syringes, and hard brushes after setting the canvas on the ground. Number 9. Portrait of Adele Bloch-Barrow II by Gustav Klimt. Gustav Klimt, a well-known figure in Vienna's art scene in the early 20th century, was heavily influenced by the aesthetics and techniques of Japanese art. Adele Bloch-Barrow, a close friend and art patron, commissioned him to paint 2 portraits of her. Thankfully, both of the paintings were found after being among the works of art stolen during World War II. Oprah Winfrey paid $88 million for the painting in 2006, and then 10 years later, she sold it to an unidentified bidder for a cool $150 million. Number 8. Nucusci by Amedeo Modigliani. Amedeo Modigliani, an Italian painter, created Nucusci, also known as Reclining Nude, between 1917 and 1918. It is one of the most expensive paintings ever. One of Modigliani's most well-known works, the image depicts a naked lady resting against a background that is mostly dark red. This specific naked picture, which was sold in 2015, was initially displayed to the public in 1917. The French authorities had to step in after it made its premiere because many people thought it was indecent, necessitating their intervention. For $170.4 million, it was sold to Chinese billionaire Liu Yiqing. Number 7. Pendant Portraits of Maarten Solmens and Opian Koppet by Rembrandt. The Dutch master was given a contract to paint a portrait of a lovely couple in 1634 to commemorate their wedding. They both belonged to Amsterdam's nobility, and Opian Koppet was courted by a number of men in the city. The fact that these 2 identical paintings are the only 2 full-length portraits by Rembrandt makes them notable. Although the couple's marital status is not recorded in history books, their pictures have stayed together since the moment they were made. They are still together today after being jointly bought by the Louvre and the Rijksmuseum. The artwork is valued at $180 million. Number 6. Number 6, Violet, Green and Red by Mark Rothko. You don't need an image to visualize this artwork because the title is self-explanatory. Mark Rothko was a Russian-born abstract art painter. Rothko's style is defined by large canvases and horizontal bands of vibrant colors. Violet, green, and red have ambiguous labels to allow viewers to form their own conclusions. To depict his despair, Rothko utilizes a limited palette, with the darkest tones towards the top. The use of vivid colors in a simple pattern exemplifies Rothko's signature style of expressing an intimate message without the usage of subjects. Dmitry Rybolovlev, a Russian oligarch, spent $186 million USD for this piece from Swiss antiques dealer Yves Bouvier in 2014. Number 5. Number 17A, Jackson Pollock. Recall the startling $500 million USD that Ken Griffin paid for 2 works of art from the David Geffen collection? The second picture was number 17 by the legendary abstract expressionist Jackson Pollock, which was acquired for an equally astonishing $200 million USD. This magnificent drip painting, which was created in 1948, uses a number of vivid hues, including yellow, red, orange, and blue, as well as some white and black that have been splattered throughout. Number 4. The Card Players by Paul Cézanne. Greek shipping billionaire George Emberikos sold the card players to the Qatari royal family in 2011 for an astounding $274 million USD. It has been mentioned in art history textbooks, high-end publications, and coffee table books for many years. It is one of 5 works by Cézanne that were produced as a part of his post-impressionist series in the early and middle 1890s. This iconic image shows 2 stern-looking men playing cards at a small wooden table. The exquisite facial expressions accurately portray the intense focus of the 2 players in the game, and the pastel colors and painting style are classic Cézanne. A bottle of wine placed on the table further enhances the excellent yet modest craftsmanship. You might be interested to know that Cézanne's family's farmhand and gardener served as the 2 models for the painting. Number 3. Nafia Fa Ipo Ipo by Paul Gauguin. Paul Gauguin, a French post-impressionist, painted this painting during his first trip to Tahiti. The artwork, which depicts 2 ladies seated in a bright landscape of gold, green, and blue, sold privately in 2015 for roughly $300 million USD, trying it with interchange as the most expensive piece ever sold. While the buyer has not been confirmed, many in the art world assume it is now in the hands of the Qatar royal family. Number 2. Interchange by William de Kooning. William de Kooning, a Dutch-American abstract impressionist painter, created interchange as an oil painting on canvas. The 1955 picture, which was the first of de Kooning's abstract landscapes, was influenced by Franz Klein's artistic taste. The majority of Kooning's work has been devoted to studying and producing abstract female figures. Later, he began painting abstract representations of the downtown New York setting rather than actual beings. The transaction happened during a moment of gradual but profound change in the artist's personal life as well as the art community as a whole. Kenneth C. Griffin paid $500 million for it, together with Jackson Pollock No. 17A. Number 1. Salvator Mundi by Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, created by Renaissance genius Leonardo da Vinci, is unquestionably precious, as most people would undoubtedly agree. A work of art of this magnitude is almost impossible to value, yet in 1962 the Mona Lisa was insured for $100 million USD, the maximum sum available at the time. That would be around $700 million USD in today's money, easily making it the costliest artwork. A beautiful picture thought to be of Lisa Gherardini, the wife of Florentine cloth trader Francesco del Giocondo, and one of the most well-known paintings is the Mona Lisa. There is no other way to witness its beauty because it is priceless. Nonetheless, you must go to the Louvre Museum in Paris and be prepared for huge crowds. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell button for more awesome videos just like this one.